Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Kimberly here with y'all once more. So today we are gonna have like a sit down talk. So I'm gonna be talking about boys. And okay, so there's a couple boys I'm gonna be talking about. I'm gonna just give them random names, not their actual names, because that's just stupid. Because I don't want to put them like out on the spot, because some of y'all might know them or whatever. So yeah, okay, so the first one is, what name can I give? I'll give him Diego. So Diego, pretty much we were off and on my freshman year and my sophomore year and my junior year. The beginning of my junior year, because it's the second half of my junior year. So yeah, the beginning. So we were off and on or whatever. So pretty much we were just off and on. There's a lot of drama happening between us. A lot of things going on. His stuff was happening between him and his dad. Stuff was happening with me. I think it was just not a perfect time to have a relationship, especially with the things we're both going through, and it's all happening all at once. I think it was just not a good time management or whatever. So that just didn't happen. So yeah. And everything. So pretty much that happened. We got back in contact this month, the beginning of this month, I think. And we played it by ear. We hung out or whatever, and found out that he was just trying to use me. So he was using me. He has me blocked on pretty much everything. I have him blocked on pretty much everything once I found out. Well, I blocked him first, and then he blocked me afterwards. So yeah, pretty much that all happened. And that's all that shebang with that person. So make sure you get to know them before you do anything bad with them, or anything you might like regret, because you want to make sure that they are pretty much the right person for you or whatever. So make sure that they are before you do anything stupid like I did. So anyways, and then I met his cousin his cousin my sophomore year. So me and him pretty much rode the same bus or whatever, and we were really close. Yeah. So I'm tired. But we both had a really close relationship. I found out he had feelings for me, and it kind of went downhill from there. Our friendship pretty much got ruined because we started dating. And then he would always be flirting pretty much with other girls, and I pretty much didn't really like that. I felt like I was being left out. He wasn't paying no attention to me or whatever, so I broke it off. And then I went back with his Diego, the other guy, and pretty much that happened. And then something happened, so his parents pressed charges on me, or put a restraining order on me. So I had to stay away from him and his family, and they were cousins, so I had to break it off with him once more and say sorry. I can't be around you. Your family or whatever. So pretty much that's what happened. And yeah. So I don't talk to neither of those boys anymore. But carrying on to when I moved down in April. So in April I moved to the Woodlands. And when I moved to the Woodlands, I pretty much just was going to school and doing my own business. Oh, I'm tired. And I got a job that summer. So in June I got a job and I worked at McDonald's. So when I was working at McDonald's, I met this guy named, let's name him Blankets. So pretty much me and Blanket, he knew how to drive or whatever, so he would offer me rides to my house because I would be walking. Because I really didn't live that far, I could walk pretty much, and that's what I did. So I walked, and at one point, I was like, okay, fine, you can give me a ride or whatever, because I thought he was kind of cute or whatever. So he gave me a ride home or whatever. My parents got mad at me. So, and then he just started walking. He had his mom drive to the park. So there's like a park in front of my house, or my community, because it was like a gated community. So, I did that, and he would walk with me or whatever back home. If we got off at the same time, we would just walk home together or whatever. So, pretty much, we did that pretty much almost every day. We would spend an hour with each other after work, and we'll go to the park and just wait for his mom to come or whatever, and I would go home when his mom showed up. So we thought we were spending a lot of time with each other. We both liked each other, so we started hanging out a lot more. We started dating. Well, no, one day his brother walked with us to my house or whatever, towards my house, but going to the park. And I was waiting for his mom to pop up, and his mom pops up. But before his mom popped up, he's like, "Are y'all dating or whatever?" Because we were pretty much holding hands, I think. It was cold, so we were like cuddling because it was freezing. And we're like, no. And then he looks at me, he's like, "Do you want to go out with me?" I was like, what? So I, of course, said yes. And when I said yes, we went from there. We started dating. We started hanging out. I would lie to my parents saying, oh, I had to go to work or whatever, which I really didn't. So it was like me sneaking out of the house. But I would be hanging out with him. So multiple times I wouldn't be going to work. Like, I think twice a week didn't work, but I would hang out with him. So we pretty much try to have the same off days. So we could hang out, or before work we'll try and hang out. So we did a lot together. We had our ups and downs together as well. I met his family, and then we decided, since he had a brother, that my brother should meet his brother and be friends, I guess. So this one weekend he popped up at the park and we were there. So they played, I guess, kind of. My brother was really not into it, so we just let it go. Me and him still pretty much hung out. My parents didn't really know about us. So they didn't really do anything. And then this one day, we did like everything together. I met his family. We went to the mall together. We celebrated his mom's birthday together, or whatever. So I learned actually a lot from him, and he's like changed me pretty much for the better. I learned pretty much how to control stuff. I learned some stuff about driving, somewhat from him, but yeah. Anyways, I learned some Spanish from him too, because he knew how to speak like, he knew how to speak Spanish. His mom only speaks Spanish, so so he'll be like the translator, I guess you could say. His brothers loved me so much or whatever, so I would hang out with his brothers as well. But this one day I lied saying I was gonna work, which I wasn't. So, and then we met at the park, and when we were at the park, I saw my dad's car driving by, going towards my job. So I knew something was up, and I was like, we gotta get out of here. So we pretty much got out of there, and we went to the store, I believe, or whatever. So we went to the store, just did that, just minded our own business. And every time I heard sirens, I was like, they're after me, bro. Like, okay, so when we went grocery shopping, I was trying to help with the groceries in the car. He's like, no, get into the car, because there's sirens. So pretty much his mom would go around the store and me and him were just walking around minding our own business, talking. And he was afraid he was gonna get moved back to Mexico, and I was just like afraid I'm gonna get in big trouble or whatever, because my dad knows FBI's or whatever. So pretty much we hung out from like early in the morning to like late at night. But and then it pretty much got off our mind. We went to his house, got off our mind or whatever. We didn't really worry about it until it was time for me to start heading back and start wrapping things up. It was about maybe 8 o'clock at night, and pretty much my curfew. 8, 9 is my curfew? It's a lot bigger now. It's like midnight, I think, right now. I think maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so that happened, and when that was happening, I was just like, okay, whatever. But he was driving, we were talking or whatever, and we were both panicking. I was calling people, see what I should do. I decided, well, no, his parents had to go somewhere, so they dropped me off at McDonald's. And I asked this other guy for advice or whatever. So that happened. That didn't really go as planned, because he knew what was going on or whatever. So then afterwards, I was like, okay, big bet. He was with me the whole time. He was trying to help. So then we decided to walk to the park, which was pretty dangerous to know if my parents were going to be there or not. But they weren't. Thank God. So, and then I called some other people, was like, what should I do? They're like, you should go home or whatever. So I eventually went home. Never saw him after that. I pretty much got in big trouble. I was so scared I didn't go upstairs or nothing. Bro, I swear, I didn't go upstairs to see them or nothing. They came down to me after they made sure the baby was asleep. My brother was asleep or whatever, so that was really terrifying for me. But and then a week later we moved. So once we moved, that happened. I pretty much lost contact over him. I had the oldest brother, pretty much still younger than I'm still the oldest, but like the older brother, pretty much he's 17 now. But I had him text him back and forth or whatever. And then I was like, I can't really do this. I didn't really talk to him on a daily basis. So pretty much, I broke things off. He agreed or whatever. And then recently, I got back in contact with him through social media, through Instagram. Things were pretty much going okay. I was expressing my feelings or whatever, that I missed him or whatever. Bad idea. Ladies, never do that. Like, don't ever do that. But like, we went through so much together. Like, it was crazy how much we went through together. We were both there for each other. We had each other's backs or whatever. It was crazy how much we just like supported each other. So that all happened, and when that was happening, we were talking. Apparently he moved on. I tried to move on. I moved on pretty a lot. But it was whatever, and it happened, so it's just okay, whatever, you know. I can't really do nothing about it. So we were texting or whatever, and then his girl happens to text me and it's like, you need to hop off my man or whatever. So I was like, what? He's like, you need to hop off Blanket, which is the name I gave him at the beginning. So yeah, so pretty much I was like, okay, what am I doing? He's like, he don't want you, ugly ass white bitch. He never really liked white people. And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, he's never dated a white. He would never date a white. I was like, first of all, he dated me for like 3 or 4 months. And so he's like, but things happened. She went off, told my brother went off on her. Pretty much at this point, my brother is in contact with him. I'm not in contact with him anymore. I blocked him. Things just weren't going as planned. He just doesn't, he's just not a person that cares. And I feel like he's gonna look at this, like this, pretty much this YouTube video, but I'm not sure. If you are, hey, fuck you, bitch. Okay, anyways. But, I do have to admit, I still kind of have feelings for him, but it's gonna go away. I promise you that it will go away. But yeah, he does care, but at the same time he doesn't care. So it's just not a big difference to see, oh, okay, like, you need to get out of there. That's kind of relationship. I don't have to get out of no kind of relationship with him. Pretty much he wants to be friends with me or whatever. And I'm trying my best to appreciate that. And I am appreciating that he wants to be friends because that's his decision and our decision or whatever. So that's what we did. So yeah, pretty much that's what happened. And yeah, when that was happening, I now have been blocked. So he can't really reach me. I have his girl blocked because I'm not about to deal with that. Her calling me out of my name, because that's just unacceptable. No one's about to call me out of my own name. But yeah, if you don't call me out of my own name, that's when you're gonna get blocked. Now if you leave hate comments or something, okay, whatever. But if you're calling me out of my own name, I am gonna block you. So just keep that in mind. So pretty much that's what happened, and that was him. So we've been through our ups and downs together, and I think we're still pretty much trying to get, like, realize that we don't have each other anymore. That, like, how we used to. So yeah, pretty much. Anyways, so that was him, and then there's this other guy. Let's call him Macy. So he is actually a lot older than me. But we never really dated. Yeah, we never really dated, but we made love. We made love once, and we tried again, but I was just not doing it because I had a pregnancy scare. So that's what happened, and when that was happening, I was just like, I don't really want to do this with him. And okay, so first of all, if you have something, like, okay, if you did it with that person and you're pregnant with that person, or you have a pregnancy scare, let them go through it with you, because it's actually more heartbreaking if they don't, because if you tell them after it happens, it's just even more heartbreaking because you just don't know what's gonna happen, and it's just really depressing. He was pretty mad, but he said he was gonna be there for me. He was gonna be a father, if he had to. So he would, like, I don't know how you say it, like, he's into music. He does music career. He does music for his career. I do acting for my career. So we are both going to like two different paths. We're both pretty busy people. So it's really hard for us just to keep it calm and relaxed and have some time to ourselves. So he was in love with me. I was in love with him. And we were trying to make it work or whatever. Things just weren't going as planned. I was keeping secrets from him. I feel like he was keeping some secrets from me too, but I couldn't really tell as much as he could tell that I could, like, that I was keeping secrets pretty much. So he knew I was lying to him. He knew something was wrong. He knew something was up. So I eventually did tell him that I did have a pregnancy scare. So he wanted to be there for me, but I wasn't appreciating that. So I never really told him during the process. So I always tell them because, like, okay, yeah, they might not want to be there for you, but like some men actually want to be there and help you through it. He was actually gonna like be a like, you know, I don't know how to say it, but anyways, so that happened, and when that happened, we hung back out. Actually, the other day. Was it the other day? Yeah, the other day. But when we tried it again, I told him about the pregnancy scare that day or whatever. Things just went downhill from there, and that's just what happened. And now I'm gonna be moving. Maybe not. Well, yeah. And then on top of that, he's moving back to Austin, and so, which is not really a big difference. If I stayed here, I could just drive if I wanted, or he could drive down here if he wanted. But yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of money to fly where I'm going. So if you want a story time on where I'm going, comment down below. Oh, so all that happened, and pretty much that's the gossip. Pretty much that's the gossip on what's going on with the guys in my life. And I am single, mingle, ready to pringle. Not really. So please do not hit up on me because I will block you. I am not ready for a relationship. I want to be single. Oh, and then I thought this one guy really liked me, but apparently not. And so we don't talk anymore. But anyways, yeah. So my life's kind of crazy. So that was like 4 boys I talked about. But yeah. So yeah. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. Give it a big thumbs up if you have boy problems, I guess, you know, because I think everyone has boy problems. And then if you're a boy, learn from this shit. Treat your girl right. Don't use her. That's the biggest thing. Like, just don't use her and be there for her. Like, if she has like a pregnancy scare, or like, be there for her. If you're gonna use her, don't even go with her. So because they might as well want to get hurt at first than get hurt later on while falling more in love with you. So, yeah. That's just my perspective. I don't know about y'all, but that's my perspective. But, yeah, so. Hopefully you liked this video. Hopefully you learned some stuff about me. So stay tuned for tomorrow's YouTube video. But, yeah, love y'all. And I will see you later. Comment down below what other videos you want me to do. And then on top of that, follow my Instagram. It'll be in the description down below. And also follow my TikTok, Instagram, and my actual TikTok as well. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.